Okay, so welcome guys to my stream, and I am going to be playing with my island sims today, and I'm very excited to be doing this because I want to introduce you again to my sims because the last playlist that I had was not really that great of quality, and with time I just want to update everything so everything matches the quality that I want the direction of my channel to lead in. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into it and start playing with my island sims. So I'm going to introduce you to all of them, and we'll go through them family by family, and we'll be able to see and get to know each of them. And then I'll pick a random family and I'll play with them. So the first family we're going to get into is the Mohair family. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys where they live, and I'll show you the family. So this is the Mohair family. I need to choose my plate households. And we're starting off with their little dog. And their little dog is a corgi, an Afghan hound mix. And he's a very cute little dog wearing a bow tie. I don't think that bow tie would be great for swimming in the ocean, but yeah. And this is the dad. The dad is actually a pilot. Can I edit? I'd like to. I can't. But dad is actually a pilot, and his name is Aiden Mohair. And he loves to swim. He's brave. He's adventurous. He's a perfectionist. He's self-assured. He's confident. He is a pilot. So the career of his choice is he's a pilot, and I'm very excited to play with him. And I also gave him a custom trait, and that is over emotional. So he's quite the emotional sim. Let's just do a quick browse of his outfits. And yes, that is Aiden. Right next to Aiden is his wife, and her name is Muriel, and she is the mom of the house. She is an author, an aspiring author. She lives on the island and she writes books for a living. So that's very, very exciting, and I'm quite excited to play with her and write books all about the island. So let's go through her outfits. This is her secondary look. One thing I like about her is she likes accessories and updos for her hair. So a lot of her outfits you'll see she tends to either have an accessory or a hat or something like that. But this look she has blue streaks. I just figured because since she lives on an island, it would make sense that the chlorine would bleach her hair a little bit blue. Her swimwear, also blue. I tend to color coordinate my Sims. It's unintentional, but sort of intentional. And this is her party wear, which I really, really love this dress. It's by Rusty. And this is her sleepwear, her athletic wear. As you can see, she has a headband, and her formal wear, which is really, really gorgeous. Next to her is her eldest daughter, and her name is Barbara. And Barbara is actually in the army. Barbara's an insider and a snob, and I think she has a custom trait, and that's disciplined and lucky. But I'm not too sure about that, if those custom traits translate or work. This is her secondary outfit. As you can see, I keep a lot of them in flats because it's more practical for the island. This is her outerwear. Hot weather, very summer. Her swimwear, she has two swimwears. Her party wear, which I just love. Her sleepwear, athletic wear. I might change this. Formal wear, which I also might change. And that is Barbara Mohair. She's actually in the army, and It's very exciting to play. Her sister is Brianna, and she is pretty much the it girl of the island. I think she works in the entertainment industry, and she's a singer or performer of some sorts. And this is her secondary everyday look. Cold weather, hot weather. As you can see, she has very big voluminous hair, which I just wanted to go for because the humidity on the island would pretty much make her hair get all frizzy and curly. Her swimwear, party wear, her sleepwear, her athletic wear, and her formal wear. She has two formal wears. This is by Madeline. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that shoe creator's name, but yes. And that's pretty much the Mohair family minus Hugh. Can't believe I forgot Hugh. Hugh is their eldest son, and he works in tech. I think he's not quite sure what his career description is. Yes, he works in tech, and as you can see, he loves the color pink. He has two swimwears, party wear, sleepwear, athletic wear, formal wear, and that's pretty much the Mohair family. So I was thinking I would show you their house, but logistically and realistically, it doesn't make much sense for me to go ahead and show you their house because why it doesn't make sense is it would just take too long for me to go through. I have 9 households to go through, so doing that would be kind of exhausting. So let's go ahead and get on to the next family. And the next family I'm going to introduce you to is Miriam Fitzgerald, which is actually she's related to the Mohairs, and she is Muriel's sister. As you can see, she has a little cat. It's a Japanese bobtail cat, and she has her hair is actually dyed dark. She's a natural blonde, and she is an art critic, I think. Yeah, she's an art critic, and she lives in the city, so she's as far away from the island as she can get. But the backstory is her and her sister, they grew up in England. Not England, they grew up in Ireland, which was very cold, and they just wanted to escape. But she escaped to the city, and her sister escaped to the island. And pretty much, Miran is she's in between the island and the city, but she just loves the city. So there's her cold weather, her hot weather, her swimwear, her party wear. I might change this. Not might. I definitely will change this. Um, her sleepwear, her athletic wear, her formal wear. She also has a Madeline look, and she lives alone with her cat. She does not want any kids, and she's a proud feminist and a modern woman. She's very fun to play with. I love playing with her. She does her yoga, she does her drugs, and she's just fantastic and independent, which I love. And the next family I'm getting into is the ORAC and Caro household. And this is a very modern, just like Mirren was very modern. This household is also quite modern. Like it has two dads, which is just very interesting. So there's Emerson, and he is married to Benya. I'm not quite sure how to say it. And Benya is actually a mermaid, a merman. It's kind of scary. Like he looks like he might kill someone, but yes, he's a merman. I do not want these linked. I don't know why it says that it's linked. Definitely do not want these linked. Huh. Yeah, I'm sure I don't want these linked. So what I'm gonna do, make sure Danya is not linked as well. She is best friends with Brianna actually. So let me just show you guys her mermaid look. It's very like, I wanted to go for Ariel, but they didn't have a green tail. But so this is her. It's kind of scary as well. This is Danya, and she's a mermaid. She has a lot of outfits, big, long, wavy red hair, and these are a few of her looks. She also has a Madeline look. And this is her brother, and her brother's Julio. He is a wizard. So this is like my supernatural family on the island. And I'm very, very excited to play with them. In fact, today, I'm actually going to be playing with them. So we'll probably get a little bit of gameplay of the ORAC household. But I don't think you guys will see that until about 10 episodes in. Because I'm filming this intro like way before. Which, I don't know why I'm doing that, I'm just doing that. So, pretty much that was the ORAC and Carol household. And the next family we're going on to is the Loft. And the Lofts are one of my favorite households. They actually hail from Germany. I can read, the Lofts originate from Germany but were seeking the sun. So they settled on the island in search of the sun. So pretty much they just love the sun. And I love playing them. This is, okay, let me start with the dad. That is Aaron Loft, and he's a businessman. He owns a bakery, and he just loves baking and working out. That's his life on the island, and baking, the gym, and suntanning. This is the mom, and the mom's name is Caroline. She's a photographer, and she loves taking photos of models on the island, going to events. But she is, considering she's such a social butterfly and being a photographer requires her to be very public, it counteracts with her traits because she's a loner, and I think I gave her this trait shy, so it's quite interesting to play with her because she, like, you take her to the nightclub and she's just not having a good time. But she has to for her job. So let's go through a few of her looks. And this is Caroline. The next sim is their eldest daughter, and this is Clara. Clara actually works in PR. She's about, I don't think she has a degree yet, so maybe I might send her to college along with the job that she has. But she works in PR. I don't think I'd send her to college though, because doesn't make much sense to me. In this LP, I want to focus on the sun and the island. She used to have blonde hair, but I gave her red hair because it just reminded me of Rihanna. And what's more island girl than Rihanna? And this is her hot weather outfit, her swimwear, her party wear. She's actually also in this club with Clarice Org, and they go partying at nightclubs, so you'll probably see her out a lot at the nightclubs if we ever go. It's her sleepwear, her athletic wear, her formal wear, and that's Clara. Aside from Clara, there's Elise, and Elise is, this is her everyday look. She's actually practicing to be a vet, so we'll probably go to the vet with her and work alongside her. I was thinking about buying them a veterinary clinic, but I'm not too sure if I want to do that. And this is Elise. As you can see, she has a bit darker blonde hair. I love playing with her. She's very fun. Her outerwear, her hot weather, swimwear, she has two swimwear looks, her party wear, which is a nice cute sequined romper. I think this is by April, the CC creator. Her sleepwear, her athletic wear, and formal wear. She has two formal wears, one by Madeline, because she's actually best friends with those girls. And I'll show you guys their club when we get into the gameplay. And that was the Lux household. After the Lux, we're gonna go ahead into the Mohammed household. And this is another one of my favorite households. Like, you'll probably see me playing a lot of them. And I did not read the description, so let me read it. Catherine and Drew are pleasure seekers and live day to day on the island. Olive has a bold personality, and Daxton is confident and smart. So this is the mom, and her name is Catherine, and she is actually a nurse. So she's a nurse, and I don't really play much with her, but when we're playing other households, you'll see her at the hospital working in swimwear every day, some nice braids. She has a really nice body, and her sleepwear, her athletic wear, her formal wear. And this is her husband, and her husband's name is Drew. And Drew is actually, he works in business. He works in the corporate industry. He is not very high up in his job, but he works very hard to take care of his family. And he's super fun to play with. This is their eldest son, and his name is Daxton. And Daxton has the same job like Hugh Mohair. I think he works in the tech industry. Gaming or something, I'm not too sure. But yes, this is Daxton. As you guys can see, he's really tall and slim. And he almost has like a model build. And just like his mom has a good body, and his dad is very tall and lean. Maybe I might make him bulk up, but I doubt it, because all he does is game all day. They have a cute little dog, and the dog's name is King. He's a mixed breed. And then Olive, who is my island superstar. I play a lot of... She's actually an actress, and I like to take her to movie sets. She's currently a resident actress on the Victorian type show, and we'll probably play an episode with her sometime. This is another one of her everyday looks. This is her another one. Cold weather, as you can see, she loves the color pink, similar to Danya. Her hot weather, this is really cute. Her swimwear, just two swimwears. Her party look, which I might change because I feel like she's worn this a lot. Her everyday, her sleepwear. Looks like she has two sleepwears. I always have to be careful of clicking that because sometimes they might be naked, and I don't want to turn this into an NSFW stream. And then her formal wear, and she has two formal wears. Yeah, she has two formal wears. This one is also by Madeline, the creator, and that is the Mohammed family. The next family we're going on to is actually related to the Mohammed family, and they are the... I just have them MB, and I'll read their story. So Dorian and Viviana work well together. They met when volunteering. No, they met when Dorian was exploring a tomb in China, and Viviana was volunteering in medical school to the locals. Viviana is career-driven and wants nothing stand in her way to get to the top. Dorian is unpredictable, but intensely focused on collecting and having the most grand exhibit of archaeology findings known to man. So let me go ahead and show you this household. This is Viviana. She's actually a doctor and she likes to volunteer a lot. So as I said, I decorated one of the worlds to look like Africa. So maybe we'll take a trip to Africa and you'll see them. This is her outerwear, her hot weather, just 2 hot weather looks. Wow, that's nice. I didn't know that. This is actually really nice. This is her swimwear. She has 2 swimwear looks. Her party wear. This is my favorite look. Her sleepwear. Her athletic wear. And her formal wear. Just 2 formal wear looks. I am in love with this yellow dress. And this is Durian. I love Durian. He's very, very unpredictable. As you can see, he's hot-headed. And he has the unpredictable trait. And he's a trip to live with. Like he usually has to take meds to just calm him down. And that's pretty much Durian. Sorry, I keep turning the audio off. Yeah, that's Durian. He has a lot of outfits. Yeah, he really does have a lot of outfits. So that's Durian. And the next family is the Castro Family, which I'm not too sure if I'm gonna play them. Just because they don't have money and stuff, and when a sim family doesn't have too much money, it's hard to play with them because you aren't able to have fun, you just have to work, and that's like real life. Charlie's actually a lifeguard, so I'll just glance through them. Then they have a son, a little daughter, Coral. I'm not sure what her job is, let me check. Coral. Oh, she's just goes to school like a regular girl. She has really pretty hair though. And the mom, who I'd be excited to play because she's a conservatist. Conservatist, I don't know how you say it. But she lives on the island and she's super duper into the environment and stuff. So that's the Castro family. And the next family that I'm gonna play is the, not play, but the next family that I'm gonna show you guys is the Chens. I do have this household with 3 roommates who I probably won't ever play, but I just wanted to show you guys that I have them. And the Chen household, which is my resident Asian sim household. And I've never actually made a fully Asian sim household before, so it's really fun to see. This is Bridget, and she's an actress, and she's really beautiful. She's one looks. Formal wear, really gorgeous. And this is Sharon, who's the daughter of Cheyenne and Elwin, who are elders. She has blue hair and she's just really cool. Like, you can't fake this cool. She's just so cool. And Cheyenne and Elwin are elders. Bridget, Sharon is their daughter, and James is their daughter, and James is married to Bridget. I don't know if you guys can keep up with that, but yeah, that's pretty much what's up. And so those are all my island sims, and I'm very excited to play with them. I'm super duper excited to play with them. So what I'm gonna do is, like I said, I automatically selected a household. Not automatically, I randomly selected a household that I'm gonna play. So, and that household was the ORAC household. So I will catch you guys in a few seconds. and we will be playing the ORAC household. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, so I made it back into gameplay, and what I do think I should do is stop this episode here because this is gonna be an intro. So I'm just gonna stop this here, and you guys will see this episode in the future. But yeah, so in about 10 episodes, you guys will see this. So I'll catch you guys then.